famous art appraiser and director of the Gawker Institute in Barcelona. Mrs. Jameson is one of the key drivers of the extensive price fixing that takes place in the art world. Her callous approach to the fine arts business has destroyed countless galleries and resulted in the suicides of several artists ruined by her actions. 2 weeks ago, Jameson hired a gang of thieves to steal a valuable painting from a former client. Jameson aims to impress adventurer Blake Nathaniel with the stolen artwork. But the owner has discovered her involvement and hired the ICA to retire her and retrieve her personal notebook. The client wants Jameson eliminated before the artwork is revealed, so time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr.32244 and welcome to the Appraiser Elusive Target Year 2. I'm going to show you 3 methods for this one, all silent assassin methods. The first method is going to be the default loadout method. The other two, I'll leave the timestamps in the description of those. I'm a bit ill at the moment, so bear with me with my voice. But yeah, we're going to start at the harbour, bring on the regular pistol, fibre wire coin, all that kind of good stuff. So the second method is going to be a shorter, easy one. It's a newer method I haven't actually tried before. I'm going to show you different though. And method 3 will be, a usual method if you have a more higher mastery level. So yeah, you can check those out, whichever one you prefer. So usually when I come on this map, I usually go and get a guard disguise, but we don't need it for this one. What we're actually going to do is get a custodian disguise. That will be the best one for us. So what we need to do as first as well is grab ourselves a wrench. We're going to use that for basically to sabotage a big oil tank, a big fuel tank, and that's going to create an accident for our target. So the wrench is going to be just around here. So grab that as you run past. In the next area, there's going to be 2 guards. We need to take these out to get past them. So stay out of their line of sight. And we're going to crouch, swap shoulders, and shoot the wall just over there to distract both guards. One of them is going to go over towards the wall. What we're going to do is take out our wrench and knock out these guards one by one. You can do this any way you like, as long as you take both guards out and they don't spot you. You're good to go. Don't put the disguise on because it's trash up there. The location we're about to go, it doesn't work up here, so you may as well just keep your suit on. By the way, if you're wondering what suit this is the Sandman Suit. So if you're wondering how to get this, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. So at this point, we're just going to wait for this guard to move out of the way. There we go. And now we can climb up. We've got a bit of a space, a bit of a gap to climb up. Now what we're going to do is turn off this generator and then turn it back on. The reason why we're turning it back on is because once we've knocked out this custodian, we don't want to distract anybody else after. So that is always important to turn the generator back on. And then we're going to hide in this crate, and once he's got his back to us, we can now exit and then knock him out with a wrench. You're perfectly hidden at this point, so just go ahead and drag the body and put him in the crate himself, and then take his disguise. At this point, we're going to take out our pistol, and we're going to shoot out the evidence right here. You may get a bullet impact notice, but don't worry about it. Ignore it. Then we're going to run through this this helipad here, just to avoid that unforce that's on there. And there's going to be a guy over here, he's going to be in the way. So what we're going to do is hide behind this wall and chuck the coin on the opposite side, just to distract him at the other side so we can sabotage this fuel tank. Now, alternatively, you can shoot it, but we don't want to cause any panic, so that's the reason why we're not doing that. So now that's set up, we're going to need to go grab the notebook. So once we're in this room, we're going to wait for that enforcer in the room to basically stand in the position she's in. If she's not standing in that position for you, just wait. Just be patient. It's always best to be patient in those situations. And then you can, once you've grabbed it, you can run straight out. As long as you're fast enough, she's not going to see you. So don't worry about it. And that's pretty much it. Basically, that's all. That's all it is. It's that simple. So what we're heading off to now is basically the exit. Is where we started off. So Miranda is going to find out the book's not there. She's going to go off for a cigarette break, and then yeah, accident kill.
Job done, 47. Head for an exit.
There we go. So basically, how accident kills work is if you take it out with an environmental kill, with an environmental explosion or something like that, or a chandelier dropping, or all those kind of things, it's counted as an accident kill. And an accident kill retains your silent assassin rating, so it's a really cool thing to have, even if the body is found. Now for method 2, we are going to bring along a Seeker 1 for this, and we're going to start in the warehouse as the custodian. That's it. I'm going to let this opening shot play out, because there's a guard on the right side of the room. He is an enforcer. So once the cutscene's finished, we're going to head out this room. Run straight to where the gallery is over here. Run to the left side of the room. Make sure you're covered up by this wall. Take out the Seeker. And take your shot at the target. Now, only shoot if no one's seeing you. If you've got like a suspicion bar, don't shoot, because then you're going to get instant spotted. Once you've done that, we'll come out of here, but we're going to have to make sure we don't get spotted by the camera. Wait for the camera to pan around. And there's going to be a elite guard disguise as well. The elite guard is going to be hanging around. He's going to be well, not a super enforcer, but he is an enforcer. You need to be careful with that. But again, unlike method 1, we're going to wait for that enforcer in the room to have her back to us in that situation. And that allows us to grab the book, and then once we've exited the room, we're going to avoid that camera, and we're going to run straight to our target now. So it's all about avoiding cameras in this second method. So it's a little bit more tricky in terms of avoiding cameras, but it is the fastest way of doing it. So she's going to end up here and puke it up in this. I don't know what the hell this is, but we're going to dump this guard in here after we've knocked him out and drown the target. Again, this is an accident kill, accident drowning, so even if our body is found, it's not going to spoil our silent assassin rating. But once we've done that, we're going to head to an exit now. All we've got to do is make sure we don't get spotted by any enforcers on the way out, and we don't get spotted by any cameras. So I'm going to go back over to here. Just be careful of that enforcer in this room. There he is. But there's an exit right there, and we're going to take it. So you need to be careful. Just make sure that camera is panning the other way. Now you can take this exit while he's standing here, so don't worry about it. Third method, we're just going to use Krugermeyer for this one. I'm going to start in the warehouse as a custodian. So I've done this before in previous methods before. I'm going to show you how to do it now. We're going to let this cutscene play out again. And we're going to run past this door, close it behind you. Take out your coin, and then place it on the floor right here. That's just to distract him. Now we're going to shoot this little tap there. The Krugermeyer is incredibly inaccurate, so it doesn't matter if you take 2 shots or so. It might panic that guy for a bullet implant notice, but don't worry about it too much. Next, we're going to shoot the evidence. It's right here. I don't know how that shot missed, but you all got a bullet impact notice there. But don't worry about it again. It's not a big deal. Again, we're waiting for this enforcer to stay in this position where she is, right in the middle of the room, with her face facing this door. That gives us a chance to grab the notebook, and there we go. So pretty much everything's taken care of. So you can do 2 things at this point. You can either follow her around and listen to her conversation if you're interested in all that stuff, all the story side of things. Alternatively, you can just wait at an exit if you'd like. I'm going to skip to the point where you can actually see the elimination happening. And yeah, just make sure you are avoiding that elite guard that is hanging around. He does do a loop around this whole entire area, so just be careful of him. And there he is. That's what you just need to be watching out for. So there we go. I'm going to wait and skip to the point where she actually gets eliminated.
Job done, 47.
That is actually an extravagant explosion. I didn't expect it to be that bad. I don't think I've actually witnessed that before either. So we are going to take the same exit we did in method 2. I've just got to make sure we watch out for this guard. We don't have to care about the cameras anymore because we took them out earlier. But we can exit right here, right next to the enforcer, and there we go. So that's 3 methods all done, all silent assassin. They're all really easy. Just pick your poison basically. Pick whichever one you like. If I were to pick one which is the easiest, I would probably say the third one overall. But again, it's all entirely up to you. So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to my Psycho Assassin members, Mark Davis, Paul at Home, Bedry, Andrew Phillips, One Room Wendy, and Constantine Mueller. I really do appreciate all the support. Thank you very much for all the memberships, all the Patreons. I really do appreciate your support. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.